Hey, were there any real estate commercials besides ours?
No, you're good.
Did I can calm down?
You can calm down.
You notice Mark didn't come in here. I was waiting for him. I was just sitting here looking at the door going, I dare him to come in here. Right?
Yeah.
What did he do to us last week? They just didn't show? Oh, no. They started the wrong show last week. And what was the week? What was the week before? Oh, wait. They never showed up the week before. And the week before that, I think they found the guy that worked at 7-Eleven and said, hey, we don't have a producer. Can you just come and help us? They won't know the difference. He comes in here, board's not set up. He didn't know how to set up the board.
Oh, awesome.
What do you think?
Anyways, let's talk some numbers real quick because I got some interesting numbers for us folks, all right? You know, we study the market and we pay attention to the inventory and the sales going on, pretty much every other day, daily, weekly, a minimum. We're watching our inventory increase. I wouldn't say rapidly, but it's increasing steadily. Why that is, we're approaching the spring season, or we're in the spring season, approaching the summer season here, and another month and a half, right? And people are starting to make moves on the list side, on the sales side. They're starting to list their homes on the market, and we're seeing a lot of people do so. Probably more need-based still, but, people are listing their homes. We're a transient city. And we have 8,300 homes on the market right now. We're up about 200 from last week.
That includes condos,
That's
townhomes.
everything. Yep, total inventory.
That
on the
includes
market.
like new home builder models that they have in there.
Right. Yep.
That includes
Up to 5,800, almost 5,900 single-family residences on the market now. Right, so that's increasing as well.
And those will get gobbled up really fast if the rates just drop a tad.
Right. If we see the rates like they were roughly 2 weeks ago, right, we were seeing.
I thought Trump was going to lower the rates.
We were seeing people get locked at 6.25.
What's up with that?
I think it's going to take a little bit more time.
I know he's been pretty busy with like gangs and illegal immigrants, and he's been busy with tariffs, talking to these countries, right? He's been busy with
Big league.
Ukraine, Russia, UFOs, other ET planets out there that we don't know about. I mean, he's a pretty busy guy. But I'm going to put out a request because I know he listens to the show sometimes, right?
Yeah, of course.
Donnie boy, can you just give us a half a point in the next couple weeks?
Bring us back down to 6.25.
Right. That's all he has. Just give us a half a point. Man, that'll spark more interest. Then our inventory will gradually start to decrease.
Yeah, whip around that Fed chair a bit.
What's that?
So whip around that Fed chair a little bit. Let's get them rates down.
Yeah. 702-310-6683. Give us a call. Now, also what I don't know if is available and we should check is we used to have like the Home is Possible, the Home Start program, these programs that we used to have for first-time buyers, right? They'd give you like 5 points on a $400,000 house. You get the down payment. You get some closing costs paid. If you sold it within 5 years, you had to pay it back. If you sold it in 2.5 years, you had to pay half of it back. But it still helped people get into some houses. I think those that aren't coming back yet because, let's face it, you're going to laugh.
Okay, let's hear it.
So let's say you're buying this $400,000 house, right?
Right.
And there's a Home is Possible program that's back. They're giving you 5%. They're giving you the down payment.
Okay. 3.5% or whatever it is.
The rate's generally the same or a little higher, right?
Right, a little higher.
What's your payment going to be? Just ballpark.
$400,000. A $400,000 loan amount right now?
Yeah.
At what rate? Let's say
7.5.
Let's say par rate's 6.75 right now. Or let's say they get 7.
No, but the Home is Possible is going to bump
probably
up a little
7.
bit.
So let's say
let's say 7.
They're 7%. They're probably $3,300 a month.
$3,300.
Principal, interest, tax.
Okay, yeah, we gave you the money for the down payment. Keone, you're paying $3,300 a month. What do you think? Can you do it? No, you can't. It's almost like, get a load of. This is the same thing, Keone. I want you to feel what I'm coming from now. Golden Knights tickets. I gave away some Golden Knights tickets. The guy, my buddy, goes, dude, I really appreciate you giving me the Golden Knights tickets.
But I can't afford the drinks.
But I can't go to the game. I'm like, why not? He goes, bro, a drink for me and my girl is $60. He goes, I got to have a couple drinks. I got to have some popcorn.
Right, minimum $200.
I'm $200. Oh, parking's $40. I'm $250. And you gave me the tickets. He goes, I'm going to pass. Right, exactly. So it's like, hey, I'm going to give you the down payment for the house. Boom, but you're paying $8,000 a month. All right, I'm out. I can't do it. So
it's a little tough.
It's a little tough, right? A little challenging.
I'm hurting, right? You know, the $3,600 a month. I would love to go back down to my, rent amount of $1,400.
Remember that $1,400 you were paying?
Oh man,
that was my place. I gave you a break.
Well, when I started, it was worth for $1,400, but you didn't raise my rent over the 3 years I was there. Kindly, what a great dad.
That was a great condo right on the golf course.
It was a fantastic little spot.
I would still live there. I would live there.
Right, I would.
I like that
I
place.
would too if I didn't have a wife and a kid.
Yeah. You never know. I may live there one day.
Changes things though, I had to get some more space, and I just got a forced remodel as well. I'll tell you guys a little quick story. 'Cause why not? Don't put laminate in your bathrooms. Don't put laminate vinyl in your bathroom.
First tell them the story. First of all, the house is about 25 years old.
Right.
Maybe 27 years old.
But, okay, so when I was buying my house, and I even recommend this to recommend they don't do this to my clients as well, I cheaped out on my bathroom because I wanted to remodel it down the road, and I just let them, put the vinyl in the bathroom as well, and if you aren't aware, vinyl and water don't do very well together. Right?
Didn't they put it right over the existing vinyl that was there?
It still wouldn't have mattered. It still would have been screwed.
No, but then that vinyl was over the existing vinyl before that.
Right.
So you had 3 layers of vinyl.
Right. But even if there was just the amount of water that just sat underneath it was just, and it just brings the floor up. Right. So put tile in your bathroom. Don't be cheap like me and try to stick with laminate for a few more years. So now I'm forced to remodel the bathroom.
Yeah, but in all fairness, you remodeled your kitchen and your family room and all the floors.
That's my point.
So you didn't have all the money.
Right. Well, if I would have had the money if I just sucked it up and did it, and it would have saved me probably $5,000 from doing it now.
Yeah, probably.
But anyways,
don't. So you had water damage.
Don't put laminate.
Did you have some
mold in your floor? I did not, because as soon as it started smelling like mildew, it just ripped up all the floors.
Yeah, but that glue that was there started smelling in the house, and you had baby there, so you had to go stay at mom's house.
Old glue from the original vinyl. It probably was anywhere from 15 to 20 years old. I don't know if it was the original there, but the adhesive that was to the floor was quite stinky. It smelled like fresh paint was the only way I could describe it. But yeah, not recommended. Put some tile in your bathroom, folks, especially if you have a wife with long hair. I always give her some crap about it. But
I bet you her hair's clogs the drains and everything, doesn't it? Because it's thick and long.
Hair,
right?
I'm sure.
Have you ever, your sinks, have you ever took out the thing and unclogged it? Or does it drip slowly in, or does it go fast?
No, it drains pretty solid still. Sinks do. I don't think she'd put her hair down the sinks. Maybe it might go down the shower drain a little bit, but they're fixing all that right now, so it should reset it for another year.
It's probably her fault. The reason why you had all those water leaks. It's her hair.
We talked about it. It could have been, but you're trying to get me in trouble right now. You know she's listening.
I know.
I hope she's sleeping. Maybe she went back to
Paige,
sleep.
it's your hair. It's your fault.
It could have been a plethora of things. There was old hardware. Old equipment. The shower actually had missing.
Are you bringing baby tonight? You should bring baby. Yeah, it's inside the suite.
No, probably not. I brought her last night to Princess Night.
Where's that at?
The Aviators game last night. I brought her. It was Princess Night.
Oh, it was?
They had all the beautiful princesses walking around. All the little girls were dressed up.
Oh, my God. I didn't know that.
Were dressed up in all their princess outfits. So there was thousands or hundreds of princesses
Was she all dressed up in hers?
Yep. Put her in a Cinderella.
Could you tell? I don't think people can tell if it's a girl or a boy yet.
No, yes.
Even though she's really cute, she has no hair.
I mean,
Coyote, look at my granddaughter. Can you tell it's a girl or a boy?
She's a girl.
You can't. Let me see the picture. Let me see her.
There you go. You can take a look.
Let me go.
If you're curious about what we're looking at. Oh, man, he dropped my phone. I posted a picture on Instagram. Dilly
Nothing to do
dilly.
with real estate. But
Nothing to do with real estate. But hey,
oh, look how
folks,
cute
if
she
you
is.
haven't been yet, the Aviators season has kicked off. And, maybe we'd like to send you. Give us a call.
Aw.
Shoot me a text. Maybe you
How
want to go to an
cute.
Aviators game.
I want that picture. Can you send
I
that
could
to me?
probably help you out. Yes.
Send that picture to me.
So, yeah, the Aviators, a great time with the family and the friends. The weather kind of sucked last night.
It did. It was windy. Oh, man,
and
it was.
freezing.
Yeah.
So I had an extra beer or two just to stay warm.
Hey, don't say the real estate guy doesn't give you anything, because you want to give away a pair of Aviator tickets.
That's what I was just throwing out there.
How are they going to get them? Do they have to text you or text me?
Text or call the real estate guy.
I'm going to give you my cell phone. Give him my cell phone.
498-3009. That's 702-498-3009 for a pair of Aviators tickets to, I don't know what game.
Real estate guy.
Maybe a game of your choice, I guess. But yeah, they're a fantastic time. The ballpark does great at trying to get the community involved and hosting different events. I believe Thursday was like Aloha night, a Hawaiian theme. Friday was Princess night. And I don't know what tonight is. What is tonight? Do you know?
Well, tonight we have the suite.
Right, we have our team night there. But I don't know what the theme is. I'd have to check. But they do some great themes. They do their $2 beer nights. They do their dog nights where you could bring the dogs, hang out. And then they do, what else? They got the pool in the back.
The pool's really cool.
They got lots of cool stuff there.
It's a great family night. So if you want a couple tickets to the Aviator baseball game, we got some connections there. We do a lot of advertising there. Did they put our signs up yet that we took those pictures of? I wonder if they're going to. Well,
know.
watch out for the foul
I
balls.
didn't go look, to be honest. I stayed by our booth the whole time.
Oh, did you
Yeah,
stay
and
up?
then every once in a while, if you're there, you might catch myself or Pops or one of our agents hanging out talking to
We're
folks.
throwing out the first pitch today.
Nice.
I'm throwing it out. Last year
Throwing
you
it out?
did.
Nice.
Last year you did. I'm going to throw it out.
All right.
What do you
We'll
think?
see
I might
what
throw
you
it
got.
underhand.
Underhand? Yeah, I don't want to tear
I got to get a couple. The thing about it is I got to get a couple throws in first.
All right, we can warm up beforehand.
You can't just.
We'll warm up. We'll play some catch.
I got a bad arm. You can't just go out there and. Anyways, you want some Aviator tickets? Shoot my cell phone a text. I'm going to give it to you right now. 702-498-3009. 702-498-3009. Just say you'd love a pair of Aviator tickets, and we'll get them to you. So we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to dabble into Mount Charleston a little bit, and then
right.
then we're going to talk about our nonprofit,
Okay.
which I think a lot of people here in Las Vegas will love. I'm sure they heard it before, but if you're first-time listeners, it's called Just One for One, and it's for all local children, babies to teenagers that are in need of food, shelter, clothing, and all types of resources. So we will talk to you in a bit. We're going to take a break. We're out.